So what was the start? Obviously wasn't exactly what you wanted because Stewart had to make a couple of saves, and you took a penalty, but you got through it. That was, in the past, maybe the other team would have been up 1-0.
Yeah, you know what? It's exactly what we didn't want, but I'm not going to lie to you. There's part of it in my head was like, okay, Stu's warmed up, and we got out of it, and now let's get going. But no, it's not the start we wanted. I'm just stealing some of our talk in the back room there. Specialty teams, secondary scoring, and timely goaltending.
So that's what you needed. Can you talk about Perlini this evening? He didn't, when he did play, he didn't play a lot of minutes, and he didn't play a lot of minutes in the first couple of periods either. But he had tons of shots and a goal and an assist. Yeah,
I thought that line was real good. I thought Derek Ryan, if you look at his stat line there, 64% I think on draws. 13 some minutes of ice time and a good gritty goal right in front of the net, going to the net. We talked about that, getting into the blue paint in the tough areas. And I thought with Pearls there too, great finish. Thought he won some battles. He didn't get in there early, but he put a lot of pucks to the net, I think 7 or 8 shots, whatever he had. And I thought that line was good, and you can see we used them right to the end. They did a good job.
So what happened from training camp to when he got sent down? Just the minutes he was playing, or you just couldn't get into a spot where he was?
Yeah, and you can see the benefit of it. It's hard. The reason he got sent down is because he hadn't played for so long, and you need to play. And he went and played. He scored 2 goals down there in a game, and you get back up, and then you give him a chance. It was hard. We were carrying 14 forwards, and you're juggling guys in the lineup with PK and PP and rolls and face-offs and centermen, and he just got lost a little bit.
And Jesse's game tonight, what'd you like there?
Yeah, you know what? I like Jesse's game. You guys are going to see the 8 shots and the 2 goals and the assists, and the 5-on-3. I thought early there was a couple things in his game that we wanted him to be direct. And then he just straightened himself right out and had a big game. I think he got better and better as the game went on.
Thank you.
Glenn, scoring the first goal has been a hot topic here in Edmonton. You guys got on the board first. You guys are now 10-0 when scoring first this season. Why does that situation bring out a big strength in your team?
I think everything has to come down to is confidence, right? And you start feeling good about yourself. And that's something we're going to have to talk about too, is maybe sometimes it's more important. It's obviously important for us to score that first goal. It's important for any team. You look around the league, the team that gets the first goal. But maybe we can concentrate on the second goal a little bit too, right? Even if we don't get the first one, let's just make sure we get the second. Because, you'd want to have a stronger mindset than we need the first one to win.
On Puljujärvi's second goal, looked like Draisaitl took 2 defensemen with him, and that's what led him to be wide open in front of the net. Are those the little things that your power play did earlier on in the year that we maybe have not seen as much as in the last 6 games?
Yeah, I haven't been, I run the power play. I haven't been upset with the power play. Like, if you look at the chances we generate, you can see them in the highlights and whatever. It's just not going in, and I think it was symptomatic of our game, right? We were squeezing a little bit everywhere. And it got into the power play as well. Those top guys were feeling it, and they wanted to get in. But structure-wise, creating-wise, we were still doing the same things. We just couldn't get it going to the net. And sometimes, just like the win today, in the power play, same thing. You get one to go in early, and you could see the life they got from it. But then the other 3 power plays, and I don't think they were much different than what we had in the past. We generated some. I think we can be better. I think we should be using some better reads and be a little bit more direct. But at the end of the day, we got 2.
Going back to Stuart Skinner, with each NHL rep he gets, do you feel like that's a young goaltender gaining a little bit more confidence with more experience at this level?
Yeah, he's a young goalie on the rise. He's got all the tools. He's an impeccable shape now. He's a great person. He's a good teammate, well-liked in the locker room. He's a big guy. He moves well, skates well. He's certainly, and he's in the right spot, I think, as far as development. He's on the right trajectory, and he's been walking the right line.